Okay, so I've written down my beliefs and values on my laptop, so I'm just going to read them off there. Um, okay. So I view myself as a good person, and at the core of my self-perception are values that I embrace genuinely. Acceptance, honesty, respect, loyalty, trustworthiness, and my friends and family. Open-mindedness is a fundamental aspect of my approach to life. I believe in the importance of welcoming different perspectives, opinions, and ideas. Honesty is a cornerstone of my character. I uphold trustfulness in my interactions with others, believing that it is not only builds trust but also creates room for sincere connections. Trustworthiness is a quality I hold dear. Trust is hard earned and fragile. I strive to preserve it in all my relationships. Loyalty shares a deep connection that is unbreakable. My friends and family are essential for my happiness and well-being. These principles guide my daily choices and actions, and I am committed to fostering meaningful connections with those around me. Through my experiences with my parents' divorce at the age of 6, my mother and father showed me and my brother the respect we deserved. They would show up and show us how we were loved, how they cared for us, and when no one else would. When the divorce happened, my mom and dad shared weekends, and so we would jam pack those with activities. Where am I? One day we would go fishing, the other day we would go to the mall. We eventually moved to the farm with my mom, which created more distance between us and my dad. I have experienced love and respect through my father, even from the far distance we were. Our father was a man who cares, and I have learnt these values from him, and I regularly visit these values. I actively incorporate these values with my daily life by making myself available as a dependable friend whom others can count on. I inspire to be the person my dad has been. Okay. Loyalty is deeply held personal value that spreads to my relationships with friends and family. I represent the significance of someone in your life. It illustrates my mom had 2 more children with my stepdad, which were 8 and 11 years younger than me. Despite the age gap, I embrace them as my siblings and continue to demonstrate unwavering loyalty to them. If they need something or someone to talk to, I'd make sure that I am there for them. Even after my mom and stepdad's divorce 5 years ago, I continue to support their needs and desires. After all, they have spent their entire lives with me, a sibling, and just because my mom and stepdad are no longer together does not mean my devotion to them will waver. I strive to show the same loyalty to my friends. I believe in standing by them, offering a listening ear, and providing assistance when needed. Loyalty is integral part of my character, and I prioritize maintaining these connections. It is a foundation of a sense of belonging in my life. I have formed my own values of listening to people who need someone to talk to. I have built these values because I didn't have someone like that myself. I have grown to become someone I would have wanted when I was young. Listening to people makes me feel like I'm helping, even when I don't know what to say. Growing up in a divided household, there was a lot of don't tell your mother or don't tell your father. At some point in my life, I felt trapped and felt that I couldn't express my emotions. My brother and I were experiencing the same thing. I believe he would have been there if I wanted to talk to him, but I did not want to dump all that on him because of the awareness he probably felt the same way. I value being honest. Honesty and trustfulness are characteristics of moral character that represent positive and authentic qualities. I have grown to be honest and trustful through my father sharing and expressing life towards me. He explained to us the raw and truthful parts of his life. It has raised my awareness and has built a comfortable place to talk. I have grown up cherishing the honesty he has shown and passed down to me. One of the first stories he has told me, I remember, was on a day that he wasn't able to come pick my brother and me up for the weekend because he had to work out of town to make ends meet. The honesty behind those eyes was deep. It made me realize how hard he was trying and didn't sugarcoat the reality, how hard life can be sometimes. Honesty plays a significant part in my life that impacts me on my journey because without honesty, no one knows who you truly are as a person. I value respect, as it seems to be one of the pillars of life. A lack of respect is in a first impression can often lead to a breakdown in mutual respect. I have always tried to respect others, especially people I see as an authority. I sometimes struggle speaking to people with power because I'm afraid that I'm stepping over a boundary of disrespect and worried that I'm not giving them the respect they deserve. At times, I found that I valued respect with people of authority almost to a fault because in the past I believed that these figures have also took advantage of my trust and respect towards people of authority and chose to disrespect me instead. I always thought they were right because they knew more than me and had more power than me. Today, I have modified my values of respect to include that respect must be a two-way street. It needs to be shown by both parties. The world revolves around respect. It is how you get a job. It is how you make friends. It is how you get the respect you deserve because people treat how you want to be treated. I have grown to learn that I want others to see me as an equal and I don't want to hold power over them. Respect is key to life. And those are my values and beliefs. Thank you.